So for today, we're going to be covering the other stuff in the Twab that I didn't cover. So specifically just not the universal ornament stuff, because that video has its own separate video because I gushed out quite a bit. But for this one, we're going to be talking about some of the changes that is coming in Renegades, because I'm actually pretty excited for the changes. So first and foremost, going into Renegades, a focus on quality of life and rewards. In update 9.5.0 December 2 and 9.5.0.1 December 9th, we have continued to apply lessons learned to Renegades and the core game. Some of these changes address longer term feedback items, while others are continued iterations on feedback items from Edge of Fate. Wider access to power progression, especially in expansion content. Players will be able to reach the power cap directly through Renegades activities as they wish. This one is a dub, and let me tell you why. Because I don't know why Bungie did this, but Kepler, which is the new planet, which has so much content, and I'm not even like, I'm being for real, like it has a bunch of quests that I never completed. You might be wondering, Tony, why didn't you complete them? They don't reward high value loot. They really don't. If you want to do, like, if you want to get high value loot, you go talk to the Altar of Relativity, and then you go to the loot cave, and then just do that a bunch of times until you get the role that you're looking for. Other than that, these quests, I don't mean anything to me, because I don't even know what the reward gives you. But even if I knew the reward, it probably wouldn't be worth it, because this only drops up to level 200. You might be wondering, oh, what's the level cap? It's 550, bro. It used to be 500, but now it's 550. So yeah, you're telling me the new activity, the new planet that just got released, like not even fucking 4 months ago, or probably 4 months ago actually. Yeah, I can't do this to level up to at least 400. It's only 200. I know that's crazy, bro. Like you could do, what is it, the mission? I think it's the missions that give, no, I think, does anything here give you above 500? I don't even, or above 200? I don't even know. So yeah, that's what they mean when they said that now you can level up your shit, because in Kepler you could not. Well, so this is a dub immediately, because it means I'm going to be in Renegades more than the portal, which is a dub, because the portal shouldn't be my end game activity. It should be like leveling stuff, and the end game activity should be, you know, the end game activity, raids, dungeons, exotic quests, stuff like that. Seasonal power and featured gear carrying across seasons. All exotic weapons and armor are now featured. Yes. Additionally, we're moving power catch up from a chest needing manually pickup to organic drops. Sign in, play Renegades, catapult to 300 power, play with your friends. This is a dub. The fact that we're going to be able to use all our exotics is such a dub now, because now I'm not pigeonholed into using exotics that I frankly don't give a shit about, because I do think a lot of the exotics that like the hunters got versus the titans versus the warlock were just like, yeah, why would I play hunter this season, or why would I play warlock this season? Like, titans have been the most fun because one of their most busted exotics got featured, which is gonna be Donde Está, this bitch right here, Worm God Caress. This one was their featured, and bro, these are the arms that I went to 550 with. So yeah, hunters, we didn't get anything like I was like, oh my god. It was more like, okay, cool, like this one, Gifted Conviction, is the one that I ended up using a lot pre like 400. And then once I hit 400, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play on my Titan, because I feel like it's gonna be more fun, and it was a lot more fun. So I don't even know what warlocks got, but I don't care, because I don't play warlocks, at least not that much at all. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. So really good change. This is also a really good change. I do think it's rough. I do think if you play with friends, like I feel like they should have a system where if you're playing with people that are higher level than you, then power should like scale, not like to their level, but like scale higher than if you were playing without friends, just to encourage encourage people to play with their friends, or look for people to play with rather than just playing by themselves. I know that's easier said than done, especially from someone who used to be a solo player, but I do think this game is better with friends. And I know I hate saying that, because anything is better with friends, but I do think you should try to find a group of people to play with in this game, because it just makes it a lot better. Vault capacity 300 slots, so it's up to 1,000, and we're working on more. That right there is kind of crazy to me, and I appreciate that. In addition, the vault now has a revamped filtering system. This is also a dub, bro. So the fact that we can filter from just weapons to armor to like the miscellaneous stuff like ghost ships, sparrows, material, stuff like that, that's really, really cool. I really appreciate that. The fact that we have pages now. So now I really need to showcase this. Now we don't have to do this. Just to get the class items, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be such a massive quality of life to me personally. Yeah, this change is like sorely been needed for such a long time. Like the fact that we have filters, the fact that we have sort by, which we already technically have that, but I feel like they're gonna branch it out a little bit more than what we already have now. The fact that we can choose from pages is really the biggest thing that I will give them. Like, this is cool, this is all cool. This right here will save me probably hours in a year of me just clicking my button to get to the next page, because I kid you not, I go through all of the pages a lot. Like, I've been cleaning my vault a lot this year. So I love this change. 1,000 is crazy. I'm probably gonna try to just like clean up my vault a little bit more, because I do want to collect more armor for all the classes, not just my hunter or titan. So this is a change that I'm probably the most excited about. I think the exotic change is cool and everything. This is a quality of life change that is gonna be helping me forever. So this is super cool. Example of sorting features, including tiers, slots, and power, highest to lowest. So this, yeah, we do not have this type, which is super cool. Highest to lowest, lowest to highest. That's really, really cool. Universal, we already talked about that in the video. Hopefully I'll put it up right now. Numerous sandbox buffs to existing exotics and legendary archetypes. They already went through this. So yeah, it's right here. I didn't go through this because it's a lot, and honestly, there's not a lot that I was like, oh, I want to make to be, because I usually don't make videos like this, but I was really excited for a lot of the changes in this Twab. So if you guys want me to see me react to Twabs, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely do it, because apparently I have some funny like reactions. Apparently reintroducing weekly objectives to support weekly rituals. Vanguard alerts will bring back some Nightfall vibes. Check the twid from earlier today for more. What is this one? I don't know this one. Oh, okay. So it's Arena Ops bringing select 6-player seasonal activities such as Catch Crash for larger fireteam fun. In development, examples of Vanguard alerts. What is that? That's weird. Is that supposed to be a thing? Huh. Okay. So, quick play, Arena Vanguard alert, player versus player, the Desert Perpetual, and the Sunless Cell. So, overview, Vanguard, seasonal hub. Okay, that's cool. Vanguard alerts, conquest, and seasonal activity. Because I know they're taking away this right here. It was either this one. I'm pretty sure they said they're taking away this, or they're taking away this. I don't remember off the top of my head which was the one they said. So if you do know, let me know in the comments, or I'll probably just start reading more, because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna tell me and I'm just being impatient. Example of Vanguard orders. So yeah, so here it is. So they are taking away the other one, because these are all the stuff you could get from the one from the portal, this one right here. So yeah, because all of, okay, I just want them to do it well. So complete orders from yeah, weekly. Okay, so we have 3. Interesting. They're taking away a few, because we usually have 2, so 2 more. So they're taking away 2 from us, which is weird. I don't mind them taking 2 away if they give us the appropriate experience and bright dust from them. Then I'd be like, okay, like cool, because then we're not losing anything. If anything, we're gaining, because we don't have to do those 2 activities anymore. 3, we already have 3 active orders. So I'm wondering if these also like help with this right here. because I'm pretty sure they also give you Bright Dust here. And I know there's a cap on Bright Dust, which I don't like. I'm going to be so for real with y'all. Putting a cap on anything just pisses me off, right? Like, just like, why? Especially on a cap like this where Bright Dust, like, what was it? You can only get like 5,000 or 6,000 in a season. You could still get it, but it's like heavily reduced after you hit that that point. So like that's not fun at all, because I don't like to be limited like that, especially on Bright Dust when it's like, bro, like you're already a really expensive game. You're like probably the most expensive. Like I would say Destiny 2 is like a very much membership type of game because it's expensive. Arena Ops, Catch Crash, Astral Alignment, and then Nightmare Containment. Which one's Nightmare Containment? Oh, that's from Season of Revenant, I think it was called, or some shit. The one with the skull and Zavala talking to his dead wife. Yeah, this one's cool. That's a new weapon right there. I do hope that they make these worth running. Like, I really hope they make these worth running. Also interesting that all of these are match made. That's crazy. New legendary weapons and armor sets to earn across the portal, alongside new looks to earn in Renegades content. We're adding multiple themed sets to expand your cosmetic chase. So this is good. I'm excited for this. I always want more armor, especially on an expansion, bro. I don't care what Bungie said that, oh, it's a Rise of Iron size, because it's not Rise of Iron size. It's actually smaller than that. So at least to me, Rise of Iron felt way bigger personally. Upcoming events. For the next few months, we also have a full calendar of weekly events and modifiers to keep gameplay going with Destiny 2. Within Destiny 2, The Dawning. Based on player feedback, we are returning to a 3-week duration of our larger season events. Let's go. Okay, yes. 3 weeks is a good... I think 3 weeks is a good point to have. 2 weeks is just too short. Arms Week, January. Our rotation of featured weapons continue within our next Arms Week. Focus on bows, complete with new limited weapon mods. So bows, that's cool. I'm happy they're changing it up and not just, oh, it's the same weapons we got. Guardian Games. The return of your yearly class competition with updates to rewards and theming. That's pretty cool. Call to Arms, mid-season. April. Our first Arms to Call has just started, but we're already in the midst of planning a mid-season event for Renegades. That's interesting. I'd rather it be an end season type of thing, just because it just feels better, because then like at the end of the expansion / season, I feel like people should be at their highest level, especially in Renegades, considering the level's not going any higher and leveling is easier than ever now. So it's like you have really no excuse to not be 550. Iron Banner return to be announced, or to be determined, I should say. The return of our themed PvP event, giving more chances to earn armor with unique sets, bonuses, and loot. Cool. And Heavy Metal to be determined. Yeah. Tanks versus Briggs round 3 with new loot and holofoils to chase. Sprinkled throughout these months will be the general portal modifiers like Weapon Foundry sponsorships, juice some gear in your arsenal, or heavy surges to increase your time with rockets and machine guns. Note, some timeframes may be subject to change. Keep an eye out for future twids and announcements. So that is your twid or twab. I'm gonna call it twab. That's how it feels to me. It was cool. I actually really enjoyed this. I didn't go through all of this, mind you, because I don't really want to see all of this. This is a lot of like, I don't. Let's just go through it. Portal reward chain increases, powerful drop returns, tier 5 drop rates increases. I don't think tier 5s need to be dropped like that heavily. I don't know. This one's a little weird because like I guess I can't really talk because I'm at 550, so everything drops at 550 at this point. But like, shouldn't tier 5s be like super rare? Like, to be fair, this is also coming from someone who was like at 300 at Solstice and was praising Bungie for dropping tier 5s. But at the same time, I was at tier 3 at that point and they were dropping 2 tiers above. So that, I don't know. I'm a little conflicted on this because now that I'm like, it's one of those like, oh, the rich get richer type of things. But like, I don't know. It's a little weird. I feel like tier 5s, I thought were going to be more rare than they are now. I mean, to be fair, like, if you're 550, I feel like you should get tier 5s, but not I don't know. It's rough. I do want to make a video on tier 5s just to expand my thought process a little bit more. But newly weekly raid challenges, further portal reward for 9.1.5. Weekly Edge of Fate campaign challenges, power adjustment removed from challenge modifiers, further portal power increases, catch-up chest. This already happened. Where we have been. Okay, where we are going. Renegades campaign, yes. Lawless Frontier activity, hopefully it's fun. Exotic mission, hopefully it's not terrible. New dungeon, Equilibrium. New weapons, blasters. New exotic, Praxic Blade. Seasonal power carries over, so I'm 550. It's going to be over. It's going to still be 550. All exotic weapons and armor featured, yes. The Edge of Fate featured gear continues. Cool. That's actually really cool, yeah. Vault space increase plus 300, yes. Vault, yes, I already know that. Universal, yes. Returning player bonus and rewards, yes. 300 power catch-up, yeah. Portal activity additions, new solo ops, Typhon Imperator, and return of Sunless Cell for fire teams. Introducing arena ops, 6-player activities, pinnacle ops, return of Vox Obscura and Serialize? I don't know that one. And more. Portal reward and cosmetic refresh. Weapons and armor, solo/fire team/arena ops, crucible ops, pinnacle ops, trials of Osiris, orders system, common, legendary, and exotic. So, I'm hoping that when they say portal rewards and cosmetic free refresh, it genuinely means that all of those activities will have a brand new looking armor set and not a reskin of what we got. Because if you don't know, and if you're wondering why are you specifically saying that, this was from Edge of Fate, this was from Ash and Iron. So that's what I mean, is I don't want this or this to happen again, because I think that is obscenely lazy on Bungie's part, like obscenely lazy. Weekly rituals, Vanguard alerts, playlist, Grandmaster Vanguard alert, Crucible arena ops, continued weekly modifiers and events. Sword Week returns, Foundry weapon sponsorship text Mechanica, that's gonna be fun. The Dawning, Arms Week, bows, Iron Banner, heavy metal, mid-season call to arms, and then Surge's rewards boost and more. So a pretty bare bones, like, yeah, this is pretty bare bones, but like it's something. I do appreciate that you're giving us like everything that's gonna happen. I would have preferred a Vidoc. A Vidoc would have been way better, because then we could actually see what we're looking at. This just seems like they just slapped it together last minute because they couldn't. Like, I wish they did a Vidoc, because I think a Vidoc shows care when they haven't been showing care for the past few months. So that's just something dumb from my part, but let me know what you guys think. I usually don't like to make videos this long, even though I usually do, but we did go over some of the things that I'm really excited for. For the Renegades, and this Twab was really good. Like this, I feel like this Twab really rejuvenated a lot of people with Destiny 2, because that Bungie really needed to do that for us, because again, it has been very bleak these past few months, like to the point where I actually haven't been making videos for the last 2-3 weeks, because I had just content ready to go, and now I'm out of content and I need to make content, which is why we're making this video. So appreciate y'all coming to this point. Remember, let me know what y'all think. Remember, the Discord is open, definitely join. The invitation is in the description, so definitely make sure you go into that. But appreciate y'all coming to this point. Be safe. I will see you guys later.